Today is Saturday, November the 27th, and I want to share a few things from a devotion that I was reading this morning. But before I do, I want to share something else. I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but I have watched quite a few Hollywood movies where there are negative things, evil things that are happening, and they always seem to have a symbol of a cross that is strategically and what I think is purposely put in the midst of these negative scenes, and it would appear that the cross, which is a symbol of Jesus Christ, is ineffective and useless in those particular scenes. I don't know if for a fact if Hollywood purposely planted that. I don't know, but I know for myself that has always bothered me until I read this morning, which I'm going to share. And the portion from the devotion I read, they took some verses from the 17th chapter of Revelation. And I'm going to start right at the very first verse. This is Revelation 17. I'm reading from the King James Version. And it says, "And there came out one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither, I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sits upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornications." And I'm going to skip down in a few other verses. "And upon her forehead was a name written, Mystery Babylon, the Great, the mother of harlots and abominations of the earth. And I saw the woman drunken with the blood of the saints and with the blood of the martyrs of Jesus. And when I saw her, I wondered with great admiration." So this is talking about the great whore, Mystery Babylon. Okay, and I want to skip down a few other verses. And verse 11 says, "And the beast that was and is not, even he is in the eighth, and is of the seventh, and goeth into perdition. And the 10 horns which thou sawest are 10 kings, which have received no kingdom as yet, but receive power as kings for 1 hour with the beast. These have one mind, and shall give their power and strength unto the beast." Then these two verses were what I read in the devotion this morning. "These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they that are with him are called and chosen and faithful." And that's what I read this morning, those two verses about these kings that will be all coming together with the great whore, with Mystery Babylon, coming to wage war against the Lamb. And when I read that this morning, it brought me back to the movies I've seen again, with like the picture of the cross, and like in this case it talks about a lamb, which looks like it's like insignificant, small, powerless, that can't do anything at all, like a little lamb. What kind of power does a tiny little lamb have against great big power or great big entities like these 10 big kings coming together? But the thought also came to me, the saying that the last chapter has not been written, or when someone else will say, "Wait for it," that came to me as well. So that just really encouraged me personally, and I just wanted to share this if anyone else will be encouraged by this as well. The last chapter, the story of the planet Earth, our lives, it's been written, but it hasn't happened yet. And I believe this is exactly what will happen, like what it says in Revelations, that when the 10 kings do come together, make war against the Lamb, against Jesus, Jesus will rise up as the King of Kings and as the Lord of Lords, and he will take the final control. That will be the final chapter. So I just wanted to share these thoughts because I had just read that this morning, and I just wanted to pass it along. And I will share this entire chapter in the description box. So thank you very much, and have a good day.